Well, lads, we are back again, and today I am continuing to attempt consistency here at Spa. My lap time yesterday was 2:24, but I was not consistent at all, so I'm hoping that I could try to bring my my lap time down a bit. Yo, Maverick, welcome. I definitely need more than 2 liters. Won't be in chat much, but we'll still be watching. All good, Math, all good. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, whoops, starter, there we go. Easy. Oh, and almost forgot. These finally arrived yesterday. I found them in a box behind my chair when I ended stream. So I think like my dad or someone just snuck them in and didn't interrupt the stream, but yeah, they are finally here now. Probably not ideal to be sitting in the middle of the pit lane of the pit exit area, but there we go. No one else is online. Alright, let's try to bring this lap time down a little. As I stated yesterday, my goal for lap time is like down near a 2:21 kind of area with a race setup. Also, I have watched a lap guide, so hopefully that will help a little. Once I get some heat in the car, that is. I might need to try a different setup in all honesty. Or maybe just more gentle on the throttle on exit. Or something. Because I get so much I feel like I get so much oversteer with this setup. Oh well, I'll give it a bit longer. It might just be a skill issue. As so many things in life tend to be. My line is horrible so far, dang. That's another thing to work on. Alright, yeah, we have a long way to go, chat. Let me get this fan on. Alright, we have a long way to go, chat, but hopefully we'll be there because we only have a few more days. And that's not the line for braking. That is really not the line for braking. Holy skill issue. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if I can even get valid laps. I missed the braking marker there, which is not ideal. Whoops. I now know that I can take a much more aggressive... I theoretically can take a much more aggressive line through Spa and Eau Rouge. Wait, no, through Eau Rouge and Radion. Bruh, my brain no work. That was better. That wasn't. Well, this is what 4 months of no sim racing does to a man. Just absolutely gargantuan skill issues. Oh well, there didn't appear to be as many people in chat today, so that should help me focus. There we go. Finally feel like that was good to Blanchimont. I could have carried more speed through there probably. Wasn't as horrible as it could have been. Oh dang, my last was a 224, that was with cutting Radion though. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Can I even take it flat with a full fuel load? Well, somewhat full fuel load. I'm really not sure. Let's see what I can do though. Really lock in here. Maverick, can you stop bringing that up? I will have to give you a little timeout. Well, of course it's an invalid lap where I start actually doing somewhat okay. Yeah, I would have had to do a slight lift there if I didn't want to invalidate that corner. Alright, let's lock in now. Honestly, by my standards, that was not bad through La Source. Still really need to work on my route in Radion though. I'm losing time all the way down the straight. And I need to pull back the turn in a little there. Bruh. Oh, I really gotta get this right. I only have like 2 days. No, not on the grass. Ooh. I don't know, it might be the setup I'm using. I'm really not sure. If I could get like a half decent valid lap with this setup, then I'll benchmark it against default setup and try not to do that. I braked way too early here. Alright, let's try to get a valid lap. Oh, that was late. That was braking too late. Still figuring out the braking marker for turn 1 there. Alright, lap's invalid anyway. Do I need to start an earlier turn-in for a Rouge maybe? Am I just leaving the physical process of turning the wheel too late? I'm really not sure here. I know I'm turning in way too late here. And you know what? Yeah, let's try a different set. Let's try just base setup. I never had this problem of oversteer this much before. Same fuel load. Let's go. Let's see if we can improve it all. Yeah, the car feels a lot more stable on this setup. I don't know. I know on the setup I was using before, good lap times are possible, because I found the setup on YouTube, and the dude did like a 2:15 with that setup, but it might just not be for me. Or slightly early braking there. Car is still cold. I feel like I can be good with either setup. It's just a question of which setup can I get good on quickest. Yo, Defiant, welcome. This is Spa-Francorchamps, which I'm probably saying wrong, but it's fun track in Belgium. Oh. Fun in the higher downforce car. In a GT3 I'm struggling. Maybe I need to turn in even earlier. Maybe. Not sure. I feel like I'm unable to get to that apex on the right hand side. It's going okay. I'm struggling. But I have until 5 PM my time on Saturday. Oh, that was quite good. Of course, why is it always the invalid laps where I drive best? That felt somewhat clean finally. But I'm on an invalid lap. Oh. I need to stay off the curb on the right, going into those corners. Yeah, chat, I reckon I don't use the setup I found on YouTube, because I'm feeling way more consistent on just the aggressive setup preset. Right on the limit through Bonchemont, that's why it's such a fun corner to get right. Again, braking early for the bus stop, I need to work on that. We're slowly getting there, chat. Wait, 124.1, I think that's a new personal best. Oh wait, no, I cut out Rouge though, so that doesn't count. Let's try turning in even earlier. It's like turning in from the moment I go across the curb at the bottom. Oh, that was a little too soon. Alright, do we know when the Fortnite update is? I really don't know. I honestly have no clue whatsoever, but it's happening today, isn't it? I don't know, I have not watched any Fortnite content on YouTube in weeks. Yeah, usually I think it's Friday nights for me when they push updates, and today's Thursday, so I'm not sure. It might be today. Just I remember update nights always being on Friday night. I'm not sure, Maverick. I'd have to put away my wheel to do that, and I'm not really able. I don't really want to be changing around my setup that much, as I have so many different races in the next couple weeks. Like after this Saturday, I've then got to prepare more for the Nürburgring race on Wednesday, and then the 2.4 hours of Bathurst next Saturday after. I'm not sure on the exit onto the straight here. I'm not sure if track limits is at the end of the curb or the white line. That's honestly not as bad as before through the bus stop. Yeah, I'm gonna try moving my turn in a little further back for Rouge now. Tiny lift. Beautiful, finally. It's at 6 a.m. I guess UTC. What time would that be JST? Oh, I need to turn in sooner there and get my tires more on the green part. Hang on, I'll read that chat message after this lap. Might finally be a half decent lap. In an hour. Ah, okay. I guess I'll... oh wait, is that just when downtime starts though? Alright, we've shaved off a bit of time. Oh, that's when downtime starts, okay. We've shaved off another 5/10 chat. We're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there. So yeah, I guess I'll probably stream this for a while and then go join y'all on Fort after downtime's over. Gotta explore the new season. Oof. Yeah, usually it's like 4 or 5 hours, isn't it? Oops. Yeah, that's the kind of line I need through there. Yeah, hopefully only a couple hours. But like sometimes they delay it overnight even. Oh, I'm miles away from the apex. Oof. Oh, I should have been in second through here. That's my mistake. Alright, chat, we're still 2.6 seconds off of my personal target lap time, which I think is doable with this fuel load. I just have skill issue. Oh, I needed more curb on the inside there. Oh, that was right on the edge. But then I guess Eau Rouge always is. Talk about consistency though, look at that delta. Oh, missed apex, that's embarrassing. Oh, that's embarrassing. So much on improvement. I think I need to get on the power more gently through there. Alright, with the right line I can take that flat out. Alright, we're slowly figuring things out. And there is going to be one mandatory pit stop with refueling this race. Whoops. So yeah, I'm going to need to figure out strategy as well. I'll probably do strategy stuff tomorrow. Improvement through turn 1, that's always good to see. Good, good. Big improvement. Bit of time lost through there. No, don't do that. Oh, took way too much curb on the inside. And in true ACC fashion, it decided to throw me off. We're getting somewhere though. We're getting somewhere. Oh, big improvement through last source. Nice. Flat, flat, flat. Yes. Flat and valid. Two things that you really want to get at Eau Rouge and Radion. Oh, late turn in there, that'll cost me. Or not. Well, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Alright. Again, same problem as at the Nürburgring. I have goodish pace on most corners. I'm just very inconsistent about using my good pace at each particular corner. Oh, yeah. I have to be very precise about my line to take that corner flat. Whoop. Alright, let's get a good lap. Miles off of the apex, that still needs work. Oh, I can feel myself starting to turn in too early there. Head to left. Oh. Yeah, I was not gonna make that if I had stayed flat. I don't think. And turn in too late. I really gotta lock in here. I really need to lock in. Maybe a tap of the brakes on the apex or something to rotate the car. I'm not sure. Oops. I carried too much speed. We're working on it, chat. We're slowly getting there, improving a little bit here and there. I feel like at this point I just need as much track time as possible to get used to driving again. Well, this lap isn't going to be an improvement. Somehow it started being improvement, okay. We're slowly getting there. Never mind, we are improving. I'll take it. Oh. Somehow alive. Felt like again I should have gotten a cut warning through Radeon. But I didn't, so I'll take it. Too slow through there. Losing time all the way down the hill, dang. Oh, you're kidding me. Invalidated by millimeters. Oh, you're actually kidding. That's annoying. That's really annoying. We're slowly getting there, guys. We're slowly getting there. Alright, let's turn it around here. Oh, that's better. That's a much better place to turn in, I think. I'm now improving all the way through here. And that's the end of my improvement, but at least we didn't die. Alright, after this I'll have one more flying lap and then I need to pit. You know what, let's just back off for this lap. Try to keep the heat in the tires. Save the fuel. Try not to spin out while weaving. That would be embarrassing. Alright, it says I have 2 laps of fuel left. So if I could do one flying lap then... Oh, I guess I can just reset to pits. Yeah, this isn't a race or anything, there's no towing time, so why would I do an in-lap? I guess I'll go to a fresh set of rubber as well when I pit. That'll probably be wise. Whoops. Alright, here we go. Final flying lap for right now on warmish tires and little fuel. Let's see what we could do. Didn't carry enough speed through there. That's annoying. There's still other areas for improvements though. Oh, yeah. In the wall. Beautiful. Hi, back to garage. New fuel, new tires. Easy, go. hang on, before I do that, I'm gonna quickly bring up the Slipstream International website so I can see what times people are running. Let's see. I guess server ranking maybe? Oh, here we go. Round 3 practice spa. So yeah, oh wait, probably hasn't refreshed thinking about it. But yeah, I'd still be in last. Yeah, the fastest guy, well, on a quali setup ran a 2:18.1. So yeah, my goal is just on race setup, get like a 2:21 I think, before Saturday. And then the main thing is just get a lot more consistent so I don't get myself disqualified or spend most of the race in the pits. That's the important part. Alright, let's see if I can at least get down below 2:23 today. That's a skill issue and a half. Actually, that's probably more like 2 skill issues. Not just a skill issue and a half. Well, I think that would probably still be valid, not sure. Whoopsie. Alright, let's lock in, hang on. I'm gonna quickly turn on Spotify. W. Alright, let's lock in. See what we can do here. On fresh rubber. See if I can finally get down to a 2:23. Had to do a slight lift there annoyingly. Bruh. That's annoying. That was a really bad line through there. Come on, I really need to focus up. And not do that. Come on. We'll get there eventually, lads. I think I can start, if I remember correctly, I can start unleashing the steering a bit and applying throttle from the apex of the second part of the bus stop, if I remember correctly. Good. Not good. Very not good. In fact, one could almost say extremely not good. Oof. Come on. I will get there eventually. Come on. I know I can improve pretty much every corner here. I'm just really struggling to. Maverick, that's not a rickroll. You put the lyrics to a song in my chat, that doesn't count as a rickroll. Oh, big improvement. And you know what else is massive? My skill issue, that's what else is massive. Come on. At least if I can get more consistent, I'll take the slowish lap times. No, Maverick, it doesn't count as a rickroll. Just the lyrics doesn't count as a rickroll. Has to be the music too. We're slowly getting closer. Well, I have had improvements at every corner, just haven't managed to keep them. I will get there. That felt slow. That felt really slow. And the red delta is agreeing with me. And that felt very invalid, which the red time agrees with me on. Whoops. Alright, chat. I think I'm gonna go do some Bathurst practice as well for the Saturday after this one, because Bathurst 2.4 hours is there. Let's just see, I need the password. Might be the same password. Oh wait, server info. Hang on. Alright, no, special events server info. Oh yeah, it is the same password. Easy. Bro, Rush has such a good soundtrack. Like, such a good soundtrack. Oh, great. I do love me a bit of night driving. Not. Let's see, before I start, let's go take a look at, Bathurst lap times. Well, they don't have any lap times for Bathurst, okay. Alright, here we go. Some practice here at Bathurst. In the dark. I've just got to remember where I'm going here. It's been quite a while since I've driven Bathurst. I just hope there's no rain on race day. Whoops. Oh, good thing I have plenty of time to practice. Oh, almost a week and a half. Because boy do I need it. Oh. If someone could put, like, what are some good GT3 lap times at Bathurst in chat on ACC. Well, GT3 lap times on ACC in chat, not the chat on ACC. If you see what I mean, that would be appreciated. And also, I did check the rulebook. Flashers are not banned as an offensive weapon. So this could get interesting. Yeah, I really need to practice both Spa and Bathurst a lot. And I'm not sure what comes after Bathurst, but I think it might be Imola, maybe? I'm not quite sure. We'll see. Let's see if I could get a valid lap in real quick. Second might have been the play there. Oh. That way you drive when the Rush soundtrack kicks in. Not like that is the answer. That's not what I meant. Alright, let's really lock in now. For real this time. Oh wait, turning is there. Whoopsie. Oh, you know what? Let's switch into the garage. I have light damage to my headlights, which is not something you want, especially Bathurst at night. Alright, getting heat in the brakes especially is important, because you do not want the brakes to be cold on the hill. Yo, thanks for the follow! Can't quite see your name, but thank you. That's 30 followers on Twitch, chat. Whoopsie. That's 30 missed calls from the FIA. Whoa! And that is the problem with Bathurst. One tiny mistake and you're sailing into the wall sideways. Alright, I'll probably do a few more laps of this, then go back to the Spa, because Spa is a lot sooner, and I do appear to be having way more skill issues at Spa. Don't mind being slower as much at Bathurst, because it's a longer race on a more dangerous track, but it's also a lot harder to overtake, so if I need to I can just defend. brakes. Slight tap on the wall. Not ideal, but not horrible. Oh, really kind of fell out of the corner at the bottom there. Oh, gotta lock in. I need to brake like halfway between the 150 and 100, I think. Not closer to the 100. See what we can do. Alright, let's do 3 more laps here. And then back to Spa after. On. Didn't have to tap the brakes there. And brake later there. Hug the wall closer to the right here. Bit of a later entry. Good. Good, Anakin, good. You are kidding me. Final corner, really. Alright, we'll do 2 more laps so I can get the slower one and then a really good flying one. Dang it. Can't believe I invalidated on the final corner. Was it the fastest lap ever? Probably not. Would it have been a good benchmark to start from? Yes, it would have. Am I a million miles off the apex? Yes. Well, alright. Gonna go back to Spa now. I am, however, gonna refill my bottle of water quickly, so I will return enthusiastically. Hold tight, I'll be back in a moment. Alright lads, I am back. Excuse my fan, which I can see is peaking the audio levels over there. But guys gotta stay cool with no AC in his room and sim racing. So yeah, sorry if the fan's creating background noise. It's not really anything I can do about it, considering it's like literally right down here. So yeah, let's get back and go for more practice over here at Spa, and hope we can increase our lap time slightly, which I hope I can, because if not I'm gonna be, hang on, mathing, a lot off the pace. According to my very, very precise mental calculations, that would be a lot off the pace. Wait, let me quickly run fuel calculator to then see, like, so if I do two 30-minute stints, let's see, race length 60 minutes, lap time, we'll put that to 24 since that's more of an average. Fuel usage, let's put that at 4 since it did come down a bit the more I ran. Submit. Oh wait, no, I don't want, oh wait, we'll just take half of that. So I need 2 stints of 53 liters if I pit precisely at the half-hour mark of the race, and that would be 1 reserve lap of fuel on each stint. Alright. Let's see what we can do. This is probably the heaviest I've driven this car around Spa ever in the past, what would it be, 2.5 years? Oh, good point, Maverick. Good point. I forgot to start crew chief because I was just doing single player practice. But it is useful because he tells me when I'm like locking up my tires, my lap times, all the good stuff. And you probably heard none of what I just said over my spotter shouting into the microphone. Alright, here we go. I missed my braking mark. I know he's coming through loud and clear, Maverick. It's probably not great to base my braking mark through there around the shadow. Since at night that would probably be suboptimal. Yeah, I was running traction control on 3 at Bathurst, but I'll probably keep running it on 4 here since, I don't know, that just feels more sensible in my opinion.
You gotta watch the track limit.
Could have carried slightly more speed. Yo, Tuna, welcome. Yep, and if you saw the DM I sent you, you're currently 4th fastest on the practice server. Oh, I'm coming out in traffic. Thanks, mate. So yeah, I'm just trying to get my lap time down by another like 2.6 seconds. 18 yesterday in single player? Alright, yep. I'm cooked, aren't I? What setup did you get those? What setup did you get the 18 on though? Apparently the 218s on this practice server were done with a quality fuel load. And setup. Oh, up second gear through here, then short shift on the exit is what one track guide said. And skill issue. Bruh.
Another off track.
really gotta lock in and not do something like what I just did right there. Oh wait, that's a new fastest lap time for me. Oh wait, it was invalid though. No! Bruh. And I only invalidated it by running slightly wide, which probably cost me more time. Which is annoying. Oh, maybe third is the better option through here. Maybe not going full Tokyo Drift is another good option.
Got the track again.
And also not doing anything like that. Ah. The beamer of the tuna is in the lobby. Oh, that would have been invalid. If I hadn't already invalidated, Top tip, chat, if when you're on a practice lap, or any lap for that matter, make sure you screw up in a really spectacular fashion, because then you won't be as annoyed for a tiny little off-track screw up. There you go, Eliminator top tip right there. Oh, got stuck on the curb there. Oh, dang.
Another off track. Okay, yellow. Okay, you're fast.
I'm gonna let Curran behind me by.
You're locking up your right front going into En Rouge.
Give him a bit of distance before I start pushing again. Good morning, Mirage Zipensa. And how are you on this fine September morning? Alright, let's full lock in. Okay, good. That's how I know you're doing good. I was testing you, you see. If you had just said good, I would then know you weren't, because you wouldn't have then realized I said September. But, because you caught me, I know you're doing good, which is good to hear, buddy. See, oh dang, Raj brought the viewership with him. Up to 7 viewers. Thank you all for
The
watching.
leader's just run up to
I hope you enjoy seeing
16.83.
skill issues. Although I guess that would be why you clicked on me, because it is in the title. Oh, missed the apex by a few kilometers. That's not good. It's one of easily... La Source Rouge and Vadion are easily 3 of my most inconsistent corners on here. I still feel a bit tired. Hey, Mirage, at least you're awake enough to realize it's August and not September. That's always a good thing.
The fronts are a little cold yet.
Oof. That was a solid mile off the apex there.
Hit the track again.
Dang. Easily one of the hardest corners to get to the apex on. Well, to get to the apex at a good speed on. That was just plain skill issue. Boom, apex, finally hit it.
Quickest overall.
How am I quickest overall with no valid laps when Tuna just did a 219, a Tuna 19? How does that make me quickest overall? The math is not mathing here. And boom, apex. Easy. Easy. That was the apex, chat. Exactly where I need to be through there. Perhaps could have carried a little more speed, but it's a start.
We got a caution in Sector 2. Green flag, Sector 2.
That's fair enough. Yep, not questioning it, and I am being grateful.
Caution.
Wait, what do you mean, where is the 3 seconds
Just a little
gone?
scratch. Okay, green, you're clear.
Wait, someone's done a 1:16.3. Sorry, 2:16.3. I mean, I would be more impressed if they did a 1:16.3, but 2:16.3 is still good. Dang. Yeah, I do not understand where that time is. I know it's probably somewhere closer to the apex I just missed. Wait,
Tire temps look good.
wait, you did a 218 point, what was it, .4 was it, without a setup? Oh dang. I mean, I'm just using the aggressive setup preset because the one I found on YouTube just was not working for me. And I have gotten a lot more consistent now. I'm just using the good old aggressive setup preset. Yeah, I wish that there were more like free setup programs rather than subscription services. Don't want to have to pay for another subscription just for setup. Maverick, this is a McLaren. It doesn't have 4D co-boost. Whoopsie.
Another off track.
Ah, tuna spotted. Target locked. That's a joke. Slipstream International, please don't ban me, it was a joke. That was sloppy. That was so sloppy from me. That was an off track. Hey chat, I am better. If I put in the hours tomorrow as well, then maybe some Saturday morning, I should be there in time by Saturday evening. Probably engage Maverick. Alright, let's try to catch up to that roadway racing BMW. Yeah, I'm not catching. Yep. That was apparent as soon as we both went through turn 1. And I'm gonna be dead unless I lift. Yep. There we go.
You've got the track again.
That's annoying.
You got cold front tires.
Just gotta keep going. Seeing how the tires feel at the end of the first stint's amount of fuel. Honestly, it's only mandatory fuel. I don't think I need to change tires for a 1 hour race. I reckon I fuel halfway, do first stint, pit halfway through, refuel, but don't change tires. As McQueen would say, no tires, only gas. A refresh of the good old dinosaur juice will be all I need. Ah yes, they do have those, Mirage. They're called tire warmers. They're like heated blankets that go around the tires. That's the main difference between Assetto Corsa Competizione and Le Mans Ultimate GT3 cars, because in WEC, the GT3s aren't allowed tire warmers. So they're a lot harder to drive for the first couple laps, so I've heard. Why would I stop saying dinosaur juice, Maverick? That's what it is. I mean, that's what petroleum is. It's the good old dinosaur juice. Good? Yeah. Old? Yes. Dinosaur juice? Also yes. It's a very accurate description. Thank you for the tow. Thank you, thank you. Which I, of course, proceed to make incredible use out of.
Alright, yellow here.
Yeah, that tow really helped. I mean, probably did. I just failed to have skill.
The exit's clear. Push while you can. Okay, you're clear. You gotta get some heat in the brakes.
I don't think I will, Pensan. Dinosaur juice is a very accurate description of what I'm burning to go 240 kilometers an hour. Whoop. Little wobble there. Oh yeah, need to remember I'm now on cold tires, brakes, and back at 53 liters of dinosaur juice. And a million miles away from the apex. I mean, currently Formula E is the only... Oh wait, I guess, what is it? Extreme E? I think. Which is like the desert buggy racing that's electric. I believe that's also a thing. I might be wrong, I might be wrong, I might not be right. If someone in chat who knows a little more about different off-road racing series could correct me, that would be appreciated. I think Tuna's just staying behind me. I'm not sure though. Time to give him dirty air through Bonchemont. Never mind, he is most definitely not staying behind me.
We're clear on the right. Right side. Hold your line. Hold that line.
Alright, we're racing, boys.
Still there. Right side is clear.
And already, yeah, it's clear that I lose a lot of time through La Source. That much is very, very apparent. And that's invalid.
Another off track.
Hi, I'm within slipstream range. If I could just kind of stay here and get dragged along. Woo! My bad, bro. My bad. My bad. Wasn't quite there with the braking. I've officially smacked the tuna. Alright. Gaining. He's made a mistake. I do believe he's also driving slower than he could. Wait, are we playing slipstream games? I think we might be. Because whoever's behind can just slipstream all the way up the straight and dive bomb into the bus stop. Which will not be something I am probably able to do because I have skill issue. Unless I absolutely send it from another time zone into the bus stop. Oh, I can feel the dirty air.
On the right side. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Oh, my bad.
Hold your line.
Yeah, I didn't leave him enough
You're clear on the
space.
right.
Oh! Yeah, he definitely beat me there. I was trying to squeeze him a bit on the exit and ended up having skill issue. And having another big skill issue. Wait, chat. I don't know that much about the technical details of ACC. How extreme is dirty air in this? Like, would that kind of distance have messed me up through Eau Rouge? I know it may sound like I'm trying to blame skill issues on dirty air, but I'm genuinely curious. Oh, here we go. Maybe. Might be able to...
Your tire temps look
Might
good.
not be close enough. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely feel like I have dirty air through Blanchimont.
Watch your right side. We're clear on the right.
Oh, he's in the pits. Okay. So yeah, if someone in chat could fill me in on how dirty air works in this sim, please do let me know. So yeah, I could fairly easily take it flat this lap, and I'm not behind anyone this time. Maverick, she's your mother too. I'll have to screenshot that to you and send it to her. Yeah, let's do that now.
Caution here.
And boom. You've brought this upon yourself, young one. Alright, let's look at the lap times again. Oh yeah, it'll only update when the server either refreshes or everyone's offline, I believe. Yeah, Maph is on Twitch, Mirage.
Okay, it's clear.
If you want to go reprimand him there. Well, easy.
I think you've got a little aero damage here. You're locking up your fronts into no name.
The fact that there is a corner named No Name at Spa always makes me laugh. Yeah, the pit lane at Spa is horrible. And I'm about, you know what, honestly, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna reset to the pits.
Yellow
Quicker
here.
than going through the pit lane. Like, yeah, it's not realistic, but look, I actually have more practice time now, so.
Hit exit's clear. Go, go, go. Okay, you can go again. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Alright, let's get a few more laps in it and probably call it a day. Oh, the F1
We've got
movie
some
theme
minor aero
is so
damage there.
good.
We got 20 minutes left here.
Yeah, I have aero damage again.
Yellow. Okay, you passed it. Okay, pit exit is clear.
Whoop.
Don't cross the line.
Oopsie.
Caution. That's nothing to worry about. Green, you're clear.
Whoop. You are trolling.
Got a little bit of body damage. I don't think it's going to be a big deal.
Alright, let's do one more flying lap chat and then I'll probably call it a day. Whoops. I will probably be back online streaming again tomorrow though. Because if today's Thursday, which I believe it is, that leaves one more full day of practice.
Yellow. Okay, it's clear.
Let's get one good lap in here, chat. 2:22 this lap. Fingers crossed. Oh, we are gaining on Satuna. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is not going to be a 220. That's invalid. Alright, we could at least see what time we get.
Cut the track again.
I hate how I hate how disappointed the crew chief sounds. Like, you've cut the track again. Like, bruh. They've made him sound so disappointed in me. Why would they record his voice like that? Ooh. I'll Tokyo Drift, lads. Yeah, my tires are now cocked. Oh. That Apex GP livery does look sweet, though. Like, that's a good looking livery, isn't it, chat? Justin Wilbel have cooked so hard on this livery. Alright, anyway. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one, which will probably be around the same time tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow if you're on Twitch, and join the Discord server if you want. Link in the description, or Nightbot has just been sending it in chat.